Thanks for tuning into the Sanlam Sunday session, where we confidently discuss financial issues that matter to you. I am Nepembe, and in today's session, we will be looking at funeral cover. You will agree that death and funerals come unexpectedly, and the financial burden they present can be so heavy on you or your family that it can outweigh the emotional pain. The financial burden that comes with the cost of the coffin, food for mourners, transport costs, accommodation, funeral programs, flowers, funeral home fees, legal documents, telephone and cell phone bills, funeral clothes, church service, hearse, grave fees, tombstone, the list is endless and it is heavy. In this session, we will look at how funeral cover can enable you to give your loved one a dignified funeral. Funeral cover is insurance that you take out to cover the cost and expenses of a funeral. Probably the most significant difference between a life policy and a funeral policy is that a funeral policy is paid out within 48 hours as long as all requirements to process the claim are provided. Why take out a funeral cover? Most people don't like to think about death, but like ticks and wrinkles, it is inevitable. When a loved one dies, grieving family members and friends often are confronted with dozens of decisions about the funeral, all of which must be made quickly and often under great emotional duress. What kind of funeral should it be? What funeral provider should you use? Should you bury or cremate the body, or donate it to science? And as colorless as it may sound, how much is it all going to cost? Funerals are not cheap. Funeral costs range from anything between $5,000 Namibian and $200,000 Namibian, possibly even more, depending on the family's needs and what they can afford. If you die unexpectedly, will your loved ones be able to carry the financial burden of a funeral? Will you be able to pay should one of your dependents or other close relatives die? In order to lessen the financial burden on your family when you die, it is of critical importance to take out funeral cover. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst.